might pack the fridge and we might go for a bit of a drive as soon as Loretta finishes work, and might go cook dinner and at a place called the Edge of the World. So I'm not too sure how far it is. I think it's about 50 minutes. So if she finishes at 5, we drive out there by 6, cook dinner, cook it out of the back of the car and have dinner out there and come back. But anyway, that's our plan tonight, hopefully. All right, here we are. We are at the edge of the world.
We're actually about probably 5 minutes out of Arthur River, which is on the west coast of Tasmania.
Yeah, so, and it's a bit wild and woolly, so check out the footage that we got there of the surf. That's the biggest surf I've seen in Tasmania. Yep. So, yeah, it's up there. Not as big as
a cyclone, but yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty big. So, but anyway, the edge of the world. We come down here. We're gonna have some dinner.
Yep.
Cook it up in the back. Yeah. So pretty cool to be able to do this and check out the edge of the world. And it's raining, a bit gloomy, but wow, pretty amazing spot. So here we are, the edge of the world, north west coast Tasmania. We're having steak and veg, roast veg tonight. How do you want your steak, Loretta?
Well done.
Well done. Nice.
So what are you cooking on?
Cooking on the inverter, and I've got to work it out.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. How about turn it on?
So that must be on, the butter's melting.
Yeah. I may not be level because my thing keeps sliding. There we go. Yeah. Well done, steak, Loretta.
Yep.
Oh,
well done.
You hear that?
Only way.
What was that? What have I got? Well, I've got some me Tarkine oysters. Bit of an entree. I even got you a bit of an entree, Loretta, so here they are here. Oh, you want one?
No thanks. They're all yours.
Oh. I don't think you need salt with them. Let's just try them. Heaven. Oh, Loretta, with your steak. I might put my steak on now.
So what's my entree?
Your entree is an oyster.
Yeah, no thanks.
No?
I'll pass.
I don't know, with oysters, do you put pepper and salt on yours, or just salt or lemon, or? Or just natural. Drop a comment below, tell us how you like your oysters. Ooh.
So with the steak, we've also got scrumptious veggies cooked in the oven. And no, I didn't burn them, Shayna. Look at that. Perfection.
Beautiful. How good's that? You done well, Loretta. And to top it all off, let me come over here, bring that over here. Just turn the inverter off. There's our steaks. Bit of honk mustard. How's me honk mustard? It's a silver medal, Fine Food Awards. Only get it in Tassie. Well, no, you can probably get it elsewhere, but we got ours at Tassie at the Salamanca markets.
Yep.
We did, so I'm going to put some of that on me steak. Oh, just a little bit.
That's what he calls a little bit.
Just a little bit of honk mustard. Oh, oh. You can't get enough honk. Yes. Anyway, oh, got it everywhere. Anyway.
Looking good.
Looking good. We're going to go have some dinner now. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It just encourages us to get more content out to you guys. So here at Sulfur Creek, it's a pretty good spot. It's just outside of Penguin. It's another free camp. You've got a train line that sits out the front. And, but anyway, here comes the train now. It's just about to come through. You only get 2 trains a day. Which is okay, so but that's all right. It should be coming through now, but check it out. It's right on the water. Pretty amazing. There's no passenger trains, it's just freight trains, but what a view if it was a passenger train. You'd be going along the coastline at the top of Tassie, but yeah. Look, the trains only come through twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon. That's all I've noticed. But this area becomes pretty full of an afternoon. You get the, it empties out during the day, and then by about 2 o'clock it's pretty full. So if you're gonna get here try and get here about 1 before lunchtime anyway. So here we are, we're at Sulfur Creek, which is just outside of Penguin, and it's actually a really nice day today. So we've had some terrible weather lately. It's been raining and that, but today it's actually really nice. So, but here we are, Sulfur Creek. What we want to do is bring you our 5 campsite essentials, starting with number 1.
So number 1 is cost. So the campsite here is totally free.
It's free, that's awesome. That's the sort of camping we love. Number 2, is it pet friendly? Yes, it is pet friendly, but as I say always, make sure you pick up after your dog, cat, duck or bird and put your pooper scoopers in the bin.
And number 3 is facilities. Here at the campgrounds, there's no facilities. You need to be self-contained, including grey water tanks and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, there's no facilities, but it's definitely a great spot.
Yeah. And number 4, is it Starlink friendly? Well, you know what? Most places are Starlink friendly, and I always say yes, it is Starlink friendly. We are camped right up against the tree, and it's still Starlink friendly. So if anyone out there has got another point that they look for in a campsite, drop it in the comments and we'll start to do that one, because I think we can take it for granted that Starlink is always going to be friendly. We run the Starlink Mini, which is just the duck's beak. Yeah. So it is really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really good. Yeah. We've had internet everywhere. So.
Yeah, we've only had one place where it's hasn't been Starlink friendly, and that was in a campsite up at Northern Territory, and there was just trees just covering us in, and we had to find the right spot, and but we ended up getting it anyway. So but there's only been one in the past 2 years, which has been good.
Yep. So, and number 5 is location. So, as Anthony said, we're just outside of Penguin. There is some toilets not far away from us as well, about 2 k's down the road, if you're desperate for a toilet.
Yeah, it's a long walk anyway. Or there's a big ocean. No, don't. Out there. But yeah, there are 5 campsite essentials. So I hope that helps you. I'll put a little map of where we are. It's Sulfur Creek, just outside of Penguin, like we said. But I hope you enjoyed that one. So we need to top up with some water because we need some. So what I've got, I've set up my bladder. It's a 100-litre water bladder. Now it's the blue one, so it's drinking water. So I got this bladder from FM Industries. I think they're out of Victoria, but I've filled that up. I've got it connected to some water. So I filled her up, and what I'll do, I'll show you what we do when we get to the van, and I've got a 12-volt pump which I just pump it into and pump it into the van. So it's a pretty good idea, and when I'm finished, I'll show you how small I can roll the bladder up to. So this bladder here, the 100-litre one, fits in my canopy perfectly lengthways, and it even fits on the back seat if you really want to, but it fits there. I've got a tap on it, so I've just turned the tap off. Then I've turned the hose off there, so then I unplug it, take me taps. But also, when I transport it, what I do, I have the tap off, so that's off. Then I'll unplug it. But just for a bit of safety measure, I leave this part hanging out, and I put the glass down. Let me show you that. So I have it hanging out just a bit like that. When I close it off, just in case it wants to open up, the tap wants to open up, it's going to leak out here. It's not going to leak out all through my canopy. So that's what I do. I don't know. Let me know your ideas, what you guys do if you've got jerry cans or a water bladder. I've seen water bladders that sit in the footwell of the seat as well. So yeah, there's all sorts of things you can do, but that's what we do. Do the water bladder in the back, and then I'll go pump it into the van. Okay, so we're back at the van, and so there's my water bladder. I've got the tap turned off at the moment, so I can turn that tap on now. So that allows the water to come down the line. There's me 12-volt pump, and I've got it going up into me water bladder, me water tank. But I've also got the pump on a 12-volt switch, which I can start to pump it straight into. So yeah, I'll just let that pump away, and then also what happens is when I pump the water out of the bladder, it actually like cryovacs it and sucks it all the way down, so it's easier to store. So, but I'll show you how I roll it up as well. And with that, that's 100-litre water bladder, and it's 100 litres straight into the tank. And now here's the pump. It's a rural slimline submersible inline pump. So yeah, you can take the end off. So put both ends, or submersible, block them in some water, and yeah, it comes up as well. But I do the inline version, and also I've just done it myself. Made a little switch, one of these waterproof switches from, I think it was off an old shower that I had. And that way I can turn it on and off, because that's what you get, just like that. But if you plug it into power, you can't turn it on and off. So that's what I've got. Just turns off, on and off as I need it. Yeah, great little pump. And then I just store it all away. And this is how I roll up the water bladder as well. Right, if I turn the tap off, it sucks up really flat. So sucks all the water out and all the air out. But what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna throw it up there. This is how I roll it up. So while it's nice and flat, from this end, I roll. That's how big it rolls up to. And I've got a bag for it. Just this green bag I got, and I roll that up, put it in there. Here's the pump, put that in there as well, and that gets stored. Well, that gets stored up the side of the van, or up the side of the car, and then that's me 100 litres of water straight in the van. All right, so we're leaving Sulfur Creek free camp, and this place was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good.
Really good, right on the water, and today's just a glamour of a day, so yeah, it's really good. But we're leaving here today, and we're off to Brushy Creek Lagoon. We don't know what it is, we don't know what it's about, so anyway, we might be going somewhere beautiful to somewhere terrible, so who knows, but hey,
called the adventure.
Yeah, it's all an adventure. So anyway, we'll get going to Brushy Creek Lagoon, and
we'll see you there.
We'll see you there. Talk soon.
So we're here at Brushy's Lagoon, and trying to get this van in would be very interesting. I'm not looking forward to seeing what the van's going to be like inside, but we've been in worse. The step's still intact, so that's the main thing. Question is, do we actually fit?
Let's need to get out and look.
It's not looking like we're going to fit, to be honest.
Are we going to fit? I sort of don't want to park in that mud.
No.
But it's pretty good there. You reckon I can park there? Probably not.
Probably not.
If I come around a bit more
And maybe back.
and back. So if I can back, you can stand in here.
So before we actually walked down here, and it looked like it would fit in no problems whatsoever. Well, once you actually bring the van in, looks very different.
Righto. Fingers crossed, let's get in. Pretty good here. So first time we've had a fire really, isn't it? For a long time.
It's been a while.
I can't remember the last time we had a fire actually.
Probably Brady's Lake.
Oh yeah, Brady's Lake back in December. Yeah, wow. Wow, that's a long time ago. But anyway, we're sitting here, it's cooling down, and the smoke always follows your eyes, doesn't it? Oh, anyway, Loretta, you got a vino there? Can't keep her away from it. But anyway, check this fire out. All right, so it's moving day today, but before we get moving, I'm just gonna go for a bit of a flick with my fly rod, see if I can get a trout before we go, see if I can get some dinner for tonight. I've been fishing for the last few days. Got nothing. So anyway, here I go. Fly fishing. I'm actually liking the fly fishing. It's not easy to do. Well, fishing in general for me is not easy to do. So, but anyway, yeah, gonna give it a crack. This is how you do it. Fly fishing is not the easiest thing. It looks like you're getting heaps of tangles, but you're not. You actually got to get line out because you got to let it's weighted fishing line. Yeah. And you not let the fly touch the water when you're flicking it out. Well, don't know what to say. Probably been down here for about an hour fly fishing. Still, Anthony 0. The fish are just outsmarting me lately. Anyway, to the next fishing adventures.
So getting out of this place could be very interesting. Getting in was easy. I'm not sure that getting out is going to be so easy. Lot of obstacles to check on this track. So super close to that tree. But now he's got to have enough turn to actually get around. And not take out all the bushes as he goes. Just adding a few more scratches as he goes there.
One way of getting in, but you've got to get out as well. Wow, Brushy's Lagoon. It was actually really good.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
It was. Not bad for a free camp. You're sort of back from the river a bit. Look, there's not many spots for vans.
Yeah, big rigs.
Yeah.
Plenty of little ones.
Plenty of small rigs and like swags and stuff like that, but not big rigs, I suppose. But we got in there. You'd probably fit maybe 2 or 3 caravans in there comfortably.
Yeah.
You're sort of just back from the water a little bit. You can see the water, which is great. Lots of gum trees. We don't like camping under gum trees, so we had to find a bit of a open area.
Clearing.
Which we did. Plenty of firewood. So if you want a fire, yeah, plenty of firewood. I went fishing again.
And how many fish did you catch?
Wow.
0.
But anyway, that's a whole nother story, that is.
So,
yeah, what else?
the road into this place is dirt road. It's pretty good. There is a few little parts that are corrugated and a bit rough, but we didn't let our tyres down and had no issues. So
yeah. Normally I would have let my tyres down for something like this, but it's 3 kilometres. I probably should have. I was on the verge of letting them down, and I probably should have. But in saying that, it's actually, we're on the dirt road now, and it's pretty good. So you just take it easy. Like a 2-wheel-drive car can go down. So that's how good it is. So yeah.
One thing that we learnt also is when you get to the fork in the road, the actual GPS stops working. So make sure you take the boat ramp exit, not the damn wall.
That damn wall.
Yeah, the damn wall will take you to the wrong place.
Yeah. Although they reckon there's good fishing down there as well. Maybe I should have tried the damn wall.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, don't go down the damn wall because that's just a boat ramp, that is. Where the other area is a boat ramp and also a bit of camping there.
Yeah. So definitely go to the right and take the boat ramp intersection.